Good morning. Good morning. Boy, it is such a pleasant morning out. It's just like so peaceful. Sun might not be as bright, but it's coming up over the horizon. Again, the birds, I'm sure you can hear them in my background, so I'm enjoying the outside to give you this inspiration today. But you know, the inspiration title of today's talk, Good Morning Pam, is the relationship of a balanced life. How many of you listening have tried to create a balanced life? A balanced life is something that is quite unique. It's almost like a balanced checkbook. You know, if you're someone who doesn't have success with the balancing of a checkbook, you're going to find it really very similar to trying to balance your life. Well, let me give you just a couple of short little insights that I know in my meditation this morning came to me that I really want to share with you, because I think we all want a balanced life. We all desire a balanced life, and many of us are striving for a balanced life. But it's probably almost like the elusive butterfly that is so challenging and difficult to really put together. So let me share with you that this is really what's so important in regards to the relationship of a balanced life. Take a look at the priority of your roles. Okay, every role that you have. I'm a spiritual individual, I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a owner of a business, I'm a grandfather, I have all kinds of other things, but each one is a role. And the difficulty is that so often one role or two may supersede and put you in debt, like the bank account, like the checkbook, than the comparison of the relationship of the other roles in your life. For instance, I know pastors that have been incredible pastors. They just have blown the doors off of the message and gone down the tubes with their marriage, or gone down the tubes with their family or their children. So often that happens. Why? Because the balance of life is not there. And the balance of life is that you take in every one of the roles a comparison of value of time, energy, focus, so that once you do that, you start to recognize, whoa, I'm a little out of balance. I'm spending too much in this area, or I'm not spending enough in this area. And you know who's my best check and balance and my best checkbook balancer is my wife, Zena. She keeps me in check. You know, she's a challenge sometimes. I love her dearly, but she's a challenge sometimes. But the reality is she's right so many times. And I know she'll be watching this today, so I'll hear about this. But I think the most important part is that she is the one that really keeps me in balance, because, you know, when you've got priorities in your life, like a wife or a husband or a friend or a sister or a relationship, it's so important to deal with the ability to balance. And I love what Brent just said. It's like on a Rubik's Cube. Brent, you are so right, because it is. It's the relationship of understanding that it's the balance of putting them all together equally so they come out beautifully and in balance and in color. And that's what our life can be. But you've got to take an assessment regularly, because so often the balance of life gets out of balance. And really what the secret is, and this is what I got in my revelation this morning, and I really want to share this with you. When all of your areas of your life, the roles of your life, are in balance, they, almost like dominoes, motivate. They have a momentum. They help each other become better and better. So if I'm in balance with my wife, if I'm balanced with my time, if I'm balanced with my health, and I'm balanced with all that, they work together to get me more than I could ever ask, more than I could ever want, more than I could ever imagine. And I'm doing and giving so much more to others. Claudia, you are so right. Zena is wonderful, and I will share that with her if she doesn't already see this. And the family is truly something that Claudia, in one of my interviews on the Hair Loss Solutions TV program in Italy with her, we shared about what got her through a tragedy of life, when life became unbalanced, when she lost all of her hair in about 15 minutes. That's a pretty big imbalance that takes place. But it was the love, she said, the love in her family, because there was a value there. It was a deposit there. So here, what do you do with all this information? Don't go off depressed. Don't go off thinking I'm out of balance and I'm going to go bankrupt. No. With this message and the principle of looking at your roles, just start to prune down them so that they all have the right amount of time, investment, and attention. You got to do that regularly. You know, my friend Matt Hyatt talks about it so often. You've got to review your goals. You've got to review your priorities. You've got to review your checkbook of your life if you're going to keep it balanced. And if you do that, it will be an absolute incredible level. And again, my friend Brent just said the right word. It's pruning. I had to prune this morning, looking at my calendar, some vacation time, some business time away, 2 major events coming before the next 2 months, all kinds of incredible things. But the important thing is that it's really the necessity to prune and to keep in balance your checkbook of life so your life is in balance. Hey, listen, this weekend, that's July 22nd, we have an incredible event at the Cleveland Zoo. If you haven't gone on Wigs for Kids, all letters, wigsforkids.org, that's their charity, that's their Wigs for Kids charity to take care of children all over the country, free for their hair pieces and hair loss that they have and they're experiencing. And Brent will be here doing some incredible hair ponytails. We've got a walkathon, a run. Join us and be a part of it. Just go on the wigsforkids.org, go on the event, join us, and if you can't join us there, you can always donate and help a kid or help us help more kids each and every day. It's an exciting day coming up, July 22nd. I want you to be there with us. Get a team together, bring your friends and relatives and walk and have fun at the zoo. You can see all the animals after the event. We've got the superheroes coming. We've got just an incredible event of people, and Caleb and Melissa and Tom and Mike and everybody at the Wigs for Kids office have been working hard. The Jeffrey Paul office has built a team and they've already hit their first goal. It's going to be an exciting weekend, and I'm glad that a lot of you will be with me. And until then, let's stay in balance. Let's work each and every day to check and balance our life, our investments, our deposits, and our withdrawals so that we can be all we've been called by God to be. You are all precious, and thank you for being with me today. Claudia, have a great day in Italy, and just tell all my Italian friends, ciao! Have a beautiful day, and remember, beauty begins within you.